Hi, in this video I'm going to be reviewing for the very first time some Wet n Wild makeup that has just become available in the UK on Beauty Bay. So I had an email off Beauty Bay telling me all about this new makeup that they're launching on their website, so I had to have a look and I instantly saw that there was quite a big collection and it was really affordable. All the items I've got today are all under £5 each. I have heard a little bit about Wet n Wild, but I've never tried any of their products, so because it's so affordable I thought I'd give it a go. So all of these items all together, I've got 6 here. It came to £20 and 30 odd p, something like that. But yeah, so £20 roughly for 6 items. I've got a mascara, which is the XXL Lash Mascara in black. I've got a brow pencil in Blonde Moments, and it's a double-ended with a brush and a pencil. Then I've got a quad eyeshadow, and this is in shade Lights Out. And I've got a photo focus concealer in Light Ivory. I've got a black liquid eyeliner, and I've got a Just Peachy long lasting lipstick. So I go into detail about what these are and what they claim to do and the prices as I go through the video, but I'm wearing all the makeup now. I've added my own makeup as well as this, but obviously because I haven't got a complete full face of makeup, but I wanted to try a good selection just to give me an idea of what it's like. So if you're interested to see what I did, what I used, and what my thoughts are on Wet n Wild, then carry on watching. I've just put foundation on off camera and I'm going to be using the Photo Focus Concealer. Now this comes in 4 shades and it's priced at £3.75, so super affordable. I've got it in Light Ivory, and it says here that it's tested under 7 light conditions, which are clear blue, sunlight sky, outdoor PM, indoors PM, electronic flash, fluorescent light, bathroom light, nightclub light. And it says goodbye photo flashback, help eliminate white particle reflection. So yeah, and it's a liquid concealer and is 8.5ml, so I'll just take it out. It's a nice packaging. The colour's quite nice, very similar to the sort of colour I would go for, like the Tarte Shape Tape. I notice there's not a lot is coming off actually on when I take it out. Not a lot is coming off on the wand, which could be a good thing, as opposed to having, you know, big blobs. But comparing it to my Shape Tape, one blob and I can fill the whole of my face basically, so there's not much product coming on the actual applicator. The applicator is small, it's a little bit scratchy. It is, you can see it's it's okay, but it is quite hard. It is quite hard. I think it's one of the hardest applicators I've had anyway. So I'm just blobbing it. Oh, I've noticed that it's oxidizing on my skin just a little bit. It's going more of a tan sort of colour. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up there. But no, I'll just put a little bit in the areas that I want lightening up a little bit. So using a Riviera brush, I'm just going to blend that in. So it blends in quite well, quite quickly. I like to do it all over my eyelids as that acts as a primer. Even though it looked like it oxidized quite instantly, it's not bad. It is not bad at all. It actually blending it into my skin, you can't tell any difference. I think it's a really nice shade for my skin. It blends in really well. The big thing for me is creasing, and the concealers I use, they don't tend to crease, and that is one of the reasons why I go for them. So I'll be interested to see how this does. And yeah, it's definitely covered up my underbags a little bit. I'm not too sure if my thoughts yet. It's not as thick as other concealers I've tried, which might appeal to some of you if you don't like a thick coverage, but it does seem to cover quite well, so no, I'm quite chuffed so far. So I'm just going to set this area, which I always do with loose powder. So next item is eyebrows. So this is the Colour Icon brown pencil, and this costs £2.50. So on one end you have a little brush there, that's spoolie brush, and then obviously the pencil then. So that's what that looks like there, quite soft. The colour seems to be quite a nice match for me. It comes in 2 colours, and It costs £2.50. One is blonde and one is brown. I think this one is called Blonde Moments. So not a huge shade range there, but I didn't want to go for brown because I like to go for lighter colours and build them up. But I think that would be alright for me, so I'll give it a go. It feels quite soft applying it on my skin, so we'll see what it's like actually on my eyes. I go for shade 3 in all the Benefit brows, and I'd say it's very, very similar to that. This is very, very soft, so if you're after a pencil that you just want to fill in your brows just to give a bit of a colour and shape without really getting into detail, this would be perfect because it's going on my eyebrows really quickly, but it's very, very soft. I don't think I'd be able to get much definition and add in extra hair that look natural like what I do. I like the Benefit Precisely My Brow and the MAC, the new liner that I've got for eyebrows. But yeah, we'll give it a go, but the colour is lovely. There, that looks a little bit better now that I've brushed it through. Feels quite tacky as well. Like just making sure that this one's fine because I set it with the powder, but it does feel quite tacky, which is odd, really odd. Right, so second go. It's almost looking like a khaki sort of colour. It's got yellow tones to it. So the more I'm applying it, the more I'm coming away from the shade 3 for Benefit, so apologies. Yeah, it's definitely got more like a yellowy tone to it. See, I can't get a perfect brow. I can't do it. I've got really, really bad eyebrows, as you can see with this one. They're non-existent. I've got an underactive thyroid. Half my eyebrows are missing. I've overplucked them in my 20s, so I'm left with little strips. and I create a thicker brow using brow products. This isn't the product for me, unfortunately. The colour is okay. It'd be the type of thing I would go for in my makeup bag if I was desperate to have just something quick, a little bit of a colour on without going into detail, but I can't get a precise line. I can't get precise fake strokes. It's too soft. It's way, way too soft, and it's too thick. The nib is too thick, so I would use it in conjunction with another pencil, maybe like as I said, Precisely My Brow, the Benefit one. But yeah, it's okay. The colour suits me alright, I think, but it's not one I would buy again. So the next item is a eyeshadow quad, and they come in 6 different shades and they cost £2.95. Now I've gone for the Lights Out, and this is the only one available when I was there, and to be honest it is the one I would have wanted to go for anyway because I fancied going a bit dramatic. Darker eyeshadow colours are the colours that are going to tell you whether a palette is good or not. You can sort of get away with not so great palettes if the colours are quite pale or quite neutral, but dark colours you can't. If they won't blend, they won't blend, and there's nothing you can do about it. So I thought, right, I'll go for it. So it gives you a 4-step sort of look on the back, which is really handy. Tells you what each colour is for, and it's named and it's numbered, and you can see there, let me open it up. What I really like about it is that you've got exactly what they're for, like brow bone, crease, etc. It's all written there. So really, really lovely colours. You've got a brow bone, crease, eyelid and transition colour. Really lovely, really pigmented. That crease colour, black one there, oh, that looks quite powdery, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to have to redo my concealer afterwards, but we'll see. I absolutely love, what is it, the eyelid colour. It's like a greeny colour. I do like the design. I like what they've done, telling you exactly how it's to be done, which I'm going to copy. I'll do that, so let's do it. So starting off with the brow bone, the palest colour, I'm going to apply that just underneath my eyebrows. Whoa, that is quite shimmery. So it says just apply this colour to the brow bone, but I like to apply a colour all over my lid because I just find that it just helps with the blending of the colours. So that's why I'm putting this colour all over my lid. Feels really nice. There's not a lot of fallout. It's quite powdery on the actual palette, the little palette there, but it's fine. It's packing onto the brush really well. Right, so next is Eyelid, and it's the that lovely greeny colour, and they say to put that all over my eyelids, so I'll do that. I'm using a Zoeva. No, I'm not actually. I'm using a Sigma blending brush, which I'm not using for blending, and it's an E45. I was expecting it actually, because look at the brush, it's quite dark. I was expecting my eyelids to come out quite dark, but it's not. There's quite a bit of fallout though. Ooh. But it's a nice colour. It is a really nice colour. It is a green colour. There, that's one eyelid done. As I go along, I'm just going to brush away any excess eyeshadow. So on to the next eye. Right, so that's that done. So the next step is crease. Oh, it's the black. And I'm going to go for a smaller brush actually. I'm going to use a petite crease brush. And this is a tiny, tiny one by Zoeva. And what's it saying to do? So it's saying to go over my lashes and then up around. Okay, so that's what I'd be doing, if you can see there. The black. I'm nervous, I'm nervous. It's quite nice actually, not too bad. I think the key is making sure you do it really, really slowly and small little movements, plus a nice little rounded pencil type brush, and getting rid of all that excess shadow before you apply. There you go, so that's the third step. On the actual picture it says to go along there, but I have got a liquid eyeliner which I'm going to use, so I'm not going to do that. So on to the next eye. I'm desperate to blend it all in. Right, the last colour is the transition colour. And for this I'm using a Zoeva Soft Definer 227, and it's the colour right at the top there. And it's just to blend it in above there. I'm sort of blending it into where that dark colour is. See the difference? It does blend in quite well, and that was quite easy to do. Going in with a clean brush, I'm using just a Sigma Tapered Blending E35, just blending the transition colour up to that very top brow colour. So my under eyes definitely need tidying up, but it doesn't tell you what to do underneath your eyes, it just tells you what to do on the top. So as you can see, the colours blend in quite well, they're nice, they match easily. You can sort of see the different tones between the greens, the browns, and the sort of grey and the silvery colour, but they are very pigmented, and I think for £2.95 it is a bargain, absolute bargain. I'd use the brow bone colour more as an inner highlight, an under eye highlight, but up here is a little bit too much for me. So I'm just going to finish my under eyes now. I do like the colours and I will use them again, but I won't be using that brow colour. It's too opaly shimmery for me. No, it's a bit too much, But no, I quite like it. So on to the next item, which is an eyeliner. So this is the Pro Line Felt Tip Liner. It comes in two shades, black or brown, and it costs £4, and it's a fine liner. It says benefits of a liquid liner with the convenience of a pen. There you go, so that's the outer packaging. Let's draw some lines. I haven't done this yet, so this is all new for me. Ooh. Feels quite nice. Looks like it's quite pigmented as well. Right then, let's have a go. Right, so it's going on really easy. The colour is really nice. So sometimes you get difficulty applying a black liquid eyeliner on top of really dark eyeshadows. And yeah, the eyeshadow can come off from the eyeliner, but there's no problem here whatsoever. It's really nice actually, really, really nice. So I'm just going to attempt to do some flicks. There, I'm not going to go any further. I just wanted to do two little flicks there either side. I think it's really nice. I think in all honesty this is my favourite item so far. I do like the eyeshadows, but it's the white colour I suppose, but no, I love this. Easy to apply, went on easy, chuffed with that. So the next item is mascara. This is XXL Lash Mascara. It comes in just one colour. I'm assuming it's black because I didn't even think when I bought it, and it cost £4.50. Now that's what that outer looks like there. Now there was a few different mascaras on Beauty Bay and I was umming and ahhing which one to go for, and I think the wand here was the nicest one that appealed to me more. I don't like really tiny thin ones, and I don't like big and bushy ones either, and the fact that it's extra large lash, I just had to go for it. So no, the packaging's really nice, so I'll just see what it's like, how it applies. Right, there's not much difference whatsoever. I'm not even sure if you'll be able to see it on camera. If I look sideways, yeah, it's coated my lashes, but there is no big dramatic difference whatsoever. So I'm just going to go onto my other eye. So again, nothing much is coming on. Now I haven't got the best eyelashes. They're really small, they're really thin, and they're straight as well. So yeah, mine aren't the best, but when I think of mascaras like Too Faced Better Than Sex and Benefit Bad Go Bang, instantly, as soon as I put on one layer, or even L'Oreal Paradise mascara, one layer, and you can definitely tell that I've got lashes. Not amazing, big, huge ones, but you can definitely tell I've got them. And then with a second layer, as I like to do, then you can really tell I've got some lashes on. With this, you can't even tell that I've got lashes. Not unless I look sort of sideways and I can sort of see that they're slightly darkened. So I'm hoping the second coat might be better. Nope. It's such hard work. I think it's absolutely useless on my eyelashes, unfortunately. Can you see there? I'm not sure. It's covering them, but it's not doing anything to them whatsoever. I don't understand it. I haven't had a mascara this bad in a long time that I've tried anyway, but I am aware online I think there's one or two reviews that are saying that it's really good. So this is based on my own opinion, my own eyelashes, and it could be completely different to your own. But if you've got eyelashes like mine, then I don't think you'll be happy if you like quite thick looking eyelashes. Now I should have curled them beforehand, maybe that might have made a bit of a difference, but no, definitely not extra long lashes. So I'll just do the bottom. So that's my eyes done. So I've got one more item left, which is a lipstick. So this is Mega Last Lip Colour. It costs £3 and it comes in 26 shades, and I've got it in Just Peachy. So nice packaging, outer packaging. And that's what I've gone there. So really lovely colour range, really appealed to me. I thought this colour would look gorgeous with the grey, dark, smoky eye I've created today. And it's beautiful, really lovely. So I haven't got a lip liner, I'm just going to use it as it is. So for the best. Oh, it feels nice and creamy going on, really nice. I thought it'd be more of a corally colour, like a peachy colour, but it's quite pink, and it's not as opaque as what I'd like. It is a little bit patchy. It's okay, it is okay. Yeah, just a little bit too pink than what I thought. So I'm just going to finish the rest of my face. I'm going to do some bronzer, blush, and a little bit of highlight, and then I'll come back to you. So my final thoughts on Wet n Wild makeup. Bearing in mind I've only got 6 products, I haven't tested any of the others. My overall view of Wet n Wild is, yes, it's affordable. Yes, it's brilliant that it's actually come up in the UK so that we can actually purchase it now. But it's not great quality. Not the products that I've tested. I think out of them all, I love this eyeliner, and I'll continue to use it, see how it does, how long it lasts, and see, you know, it's £4. £4 is such a good price. But then saying that, my favourite, which is Soap and Glory Super Cat, that's only £6 from Boots, so it's only £2 step up. So we'll see, but at the moment I do really like it. It went on my eyes really easy, no problem. The eyebrow pencil I will not be using again. I just thought it is messy, it's too, like, it's more like a pomade. It's If that's what you like, then brilliant. As I explained, my eyebrows are hardly consistent. I prefer to draw fine lines and fill in gently and then brush through. This was just a sticky mess. It just feels like a pomade which I can't use on its own. I like to use it with other products. So as a product on its own, I will not be using it again. The colour's okay. It's a little bit more yellow toned than I liked, but as I said, there's only 2 colours, so I wanted to go for the blonde because it's more suitable for my shade. The concealer is fine, it blends in quite well, the colour's quite nice. I wouldn't say it's amazing. It's, you know, creasing is minimal underneath my eyes. Coverage is medium, light to medium I'd say, but yeah, it's okay. I mean, it does lighten up my under eyes quite a bit, so I'll continue to use it and I'll let you know in future videos if I carry on using it. Then this mascara, that is 100% flop. That is absolutely useless, completely useless, unfortunately. Lipstick is nice. The colour is a bit too pinky for me. It's supposed to be like a peachy colour. It is a peach, obviously, but it's more on the pinkier side than what I liked, than what I thought. Feels gorgeous on my lips. I know it's going to be quite long lasting. It's just got that texture and that feel, but it's not as opaque as what I'd like it to be. And then finally this quad. I mean, the colours are lovely. They blend great with each other. There's a heck of a lot of fallout, so yeah, don't do your foundation and under eye concealer until afterwards really. But the only thing I don't like is this really, really shimmery brow. That is way too much. It's just, it reminds me of myself in my 20s and I just don't like that on me. It's just a bit too much, but I do like a smoky eye effect and I will continue to use the colours. I think the transition colour and the green is gorgeous. So yeah, no, surprise, really surprised considering that was like less than £3. So altogether, I think I would say out of 10, I'd say 4 or 5 out of 10. Is that fair? Is that fair? I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you've tested Wet n Wild, what are your thoughts about the products? Is there any products you think I should try, that you think that I would love, that I should try out on my channel? I would love to know, so comment down below. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, it'd be lovely if you give me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel for lots more videos to come. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.